Good morning, guys. Hugh Chen here from sunny Fort Lauderdale. I'm at a drawbridge, so I figure I'd take these couple minutes to do a quick video. So last night, BankUnited was kind enough to host an event over at the Fort Lauderdale Museum of Science and Discovery. The keynote, or the main speaker, her name was Jenny Dell. She is the host of CBS Sports HQ, and she's pretty prominent. I think she was nominated for some awards in her industry, maybe SP or I'm not too sure, Emmy, SP, something like that. In any case, she has a pretty strong career, and so she spoke about how she started in the business at 21 years old, and that, you know, she's gotten very far with a lot of grit, a lot of dedication, a lot of just a lot of hard work and persistence, and but it's also the hero's journey where she at one point was demoted because she just wasn't ready, and she took that opportunity to really hone her skills and to then excel past her previous peaks, right? So in any case, at the end of the event, there was a Q&A, and after the event, I went to her and asked her, and my question was, hey, you speak with all of the top athletes, so in professional sports and even in college sports, those are the top of the top. So the college sports are the top high school athletes, and NFL, NBA, and baseball, that they were the top of the college athletes. So then in that group, in that top professional athletes, there's like the top of that top. And so at that pinnacle, I just asked, what are some commonalities? What are some themes that you've seen kind of run throughout that level of athlete? And her answer was pretty interesting. She gave it a thought and said, well, they really believe that they belong there and that they are the top, and that's the reason. I said, well, doesn't every professional athlete think that? I'm just thinking like every single, even the guys on the bench or whatever, the fifth guy, think that they're the best, or they should be there. And she said, no, not really. A lot of the athletes, you'd be surprised, they have some insecurity, some imposter syndrome, etc. So that kind of reminded me of this movie, Any Given Sunday. It's a 1990s movie, and one of the main characters, Jamie Foxx, he plays a wide receiver. No, not wide receiver, sorry. Actually, he might be a wide receiver, or okay, so no, Jamie Foxx was the quarterback, and then there was a wide receiver. In any case, the wide receiver, in one scene, he's just kind of repeating to himself in the shower before the game, I am the greatest wide receiver that has ever lived, and I can catch anything. I am the greatest wide receiver that has ever lived. I can catch anything. And he just repeats that affirmation over and over again.
I'm the best wide receiver that's ever lived. I can catch anything. I'm the best receiver that's ever lived. That's right.
And it kind of reminded me in the early 2000s when I was doing retail leasing. I actually used a similar technique based upon, that was inspired by that, where I would say to myself in the mornings, I am the greatest leasing agent that has ever lived. I can lease anything. I am the greatest leasing agent that has ever lived. I can lease anything. And those affirmations are powerful. And I'll tie it back to also the book The Secret, which was also released in the early 2000s. And I'll post these links to that. But in the book The Secret, and if you haven't seen it, it's very good. It's about positive mindset and the power of words and mindset. And in The Secret, it just says that words can manifest things.
The secret is the law of attraction. Everything that's coming into your life, you are attracting into your life. If you see it in here, you're going to hold it here.
And so so in any case, this is a quick drawbridge is going down now. This is a quick hit, just letting you know that positive affirmations work. It might sound silly, but just do it in the mornings, and you can be the best of the best. You're awesome. Have a great day.